Hi guys, and welcome to Total Technik. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to remove your rear seat side bolster. That's this leather section on the outside of the rear seats right here, and this is the same for the Saloon or the Avant, and this is for the Audi A6, S6 and RS6, the C5. So let's take a look. So we need to remove this this little bolt here. This is the latch that locks the seats in the upright position. When you move the seat up, there's a little latch that snaps around that, and that stops it coming up until you pull the handle, releases it, and it comes back down. So we need to actually get rid of this. Now these can be quite tricky to get at because they're kind of indented, and it's hard to get a spanner or whatever that'll actually fit in there. One of the tools that I found that's the easiest way of getting this out was to use what's called a tube spanner, which is this little set that we have down here. They're quite a cheap tool. You can buy these quite inexpensively. It's a tube spanner, some people call them box spanners, and this the size 18 that tends to fit this quite well. It's basically just a long hollow spanner. That's all that it is really. So that's called a tube spanner. So we use the size 18 from this kit, and I'll show you how it's done. So if you pop the spanner into situ, you have this little tool that allows you to twist it open like so. Slacken it off a little bit. And you should find it comes off quite easily. Once you've slackened off the nut that's around the outside, what you can do is twist on the actual bolt itself. Will come out like so. So it's the actual nut in the centre there that we were attacking with the tube spanner, just to slacken that off, and then once that's slackened off, then that allowed the main bolt itself to turn. So that's it. So that's that part removed. You can also sometimes remove that as well. You don't need to, but if you want to, just to kind of put that to one side, otherwise they can fall out and get chipped on the floor. So I'm just going to pop that out, and so we're ready to move on to the next stage. So with the top section removed, you can lean that forward, and you find it's actually quite loose now. You can kind of look down the back and see it for yourself when you're doing this. But basically, about 3 or 4 inches up from the bottom there, and there's actually like a little, very similar to the seat bench, like a little metal frame and a little bracket that pops into the chassis of the car, a little plastic socket. So again, when you try and pull this out, give it little short, sharp tugs rather than pull on it and rip the whole thing off. But I'll give this a try now. There we go. I'll turn that around, you can see. Yeah, so what we have here is the plastic socket again to come out with the frame. It doesn't matter. So when you come to put that back in, you can just snap that straight back in, so it really makes no difference at all. But I don't know whether you can see down here, there's a little hole where that came from, just like the rear seat bench, which you would have lifted up earlier perhaps, depending on what you're doing. But exactly the same principle applies here. So that's it, that's completely removed and good to go.